Yo, what's up, everybody? Streetbeefs family, Fight Club family. Y'all know who it is. We got the boy right here, man. Deady the Puncher, brother. How you doing?
Yup, doing good, doing all right.
For sure, man. How's
Yeah.
how's everything going? How's life?
Shit going good. I like focusing on training is really like it's hard to not for life not to be going good when you focus. Like you focus on this one thing and the one thing is going good. Unless something goes wrong there, then that goes bad. But as long as training is going well and you just focus on training,
Hmm.
then that's everything is going great.
Oh boy, it sounds like you
Yeah.
been intense. It sound like you really been at it, man. Like locked
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Yeah. This is the first time because Street Beefs fights you mostly get matched up there.
Hmm.
But this is the first time I actually got the experience of preparing for an opponent.
Hmm.
You feel me? And Rico is a guy that I have something to prepare for. Like we go in there, like we know what we're gonna get down. Like
Yeah.
we know we got a lot to get down. That it's fun knowing that you got a certain amount of time and you about to learn a lot in that certain amount of time.
Right. So,
Yeah.
so I know it's something that, and I'm excited about that. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite things about this, seeing that, okay, this is like a clear preparation thing. Both opponents know what's coming or they can see
Yeah.
what's coming. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I know you got your thing, you got things you locking in on. What are the main things you're focusing on when you think about fighting a reckless Rico?
Um, without saying too much, well, we both know what he knows what I best him at,
Hmm.
and I know what he bests me at.
Okay.
So of course that decides how we train. And I'll say, of course, his grappling. I know it's gonna go to the ground. It's gonna go to the ground. He's good at getting people where they want when, especially in the clinch.
Right.
I definitely gotta. I'm making sure I'm not because it's clear that I'm prone to certain things. Like it's no surprise that I'm. You could just look at the footage. Oh, this guy's prone to guillotines.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got two guillotines my last fight. Like if he knew what he was doing, I could have got caught. But taking precautionary measures this fight though, that does not happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's just one thing. Man.
Heck yeah, okay. See, I like to hear that, man. That means you're
Yeah.
getting better. You
Yeah.
dialed in. You know what I'm saying? You're not just out there doing whatever. No, you're getting better. I like that. I like that a whole lot.
Yeah.
Cause man, I
A lot
watched.
better.
It was the other night, man. I was watching. I watched all of your fights, maybe just in the past year, and I watched all of his fights. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you don't have a choice but to notice habits. What habits
Yeah.
of his do you feel like, okay, you can maybe even you might never get into that, but
Hmm.
you can take advantage of. Do you feel like, okay, yeah, this is something that I can maneuver against and do well against?
Um. I mean, of course, striking. Like one of the things I best am at is striking, but what I guess that's what I'm working on right now.
Mm-hmm.
That he's coming in. It's a lot of things that like I'm gonna come in looking completely different. He's not like it's actually hard to study, hard to actually prepare for this fight from my previous footage, because it's
Mm.
like it is it's not the things he's gonna come in prepared for. I'm gonna switch it up completely. It's gonna be completely different. But for him, that's sort of a small disadvantage for him since he shows a lot of his. I, I don't know if he because rarely does he go the distance in a fight, so you're not really seeing much
Right.
of him. He only went the distance one fight, so you can say, oh, he barely does this in a fight, but he only goes one round, so he's finishing everybody in one round.
Right.
So like it's hard to really see, but I guess that's what I'm training for right now, trying to make sure. Oh, he want to put me in the guillotine. I got the escape for it, and when I escape, he dead man.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, you're absolutely right, man. When it comes to when you watch his fights, man, they don't all go. They don't stretch out very long. You know what I'm saying? There's only one that
Yeah.
seems like it went, and that was a hell of a fight. Him versus Red Reaper, damn
Yeah.
good fight. Um, how
I guess
much?
that.
Mhm.
Well, go keep going. No, I don't wanna.
Oh, I was gonna say how much insight can you get from, I guess, just one body of work? 'Cause that's almost all you have to study, unless you're watching a 30-second clip of him.
The Red Reaper fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. From that, from that, he's pretty good. Like he's got like he failed one attempt to because his thing is the anaconda. He failed. I was wondering like why he not getting it. Like why he doesn't have it, but something went wrong where it came out like it just he just didn't have it.
Right.
And when he like I said when he got out of it, Red Reaper got the pounding on him.
First round. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's basically that's the scene right there where you get in there. That's the gold mine right there.
I got you. Okay.
Mm.
That's smart. That's real smart.
Mm.
I mean, the rest of that. Now, of course, my first time watching it, he knows this because in my review, I was very honest. I felt like Red Reaper took it. You know what I'm saying? This was my very first time watching it, and after watching it again with new information, I'm seeing how it was scored, You know what I'm saying, and why he won. Do you feel as if it goes 3 rounds, you're gonna take it you're gonna take it at decision?
You know it's going 4 rounds, right?
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Championship round.
That's
Yep.
right. Yeah.
So you said what was the question again?
So basically, do you think? Do you expect it to go 4 rounds, or do you expect to take victory early?
Nah, I think it's gonna be a 2 round fight. You know, I think it's gonna be 2 rounds. It could go my way or his way.
Right.
But I don't think it's gonna go to decision. I don't. Because I'm gonna come in I'm coming to take the belt. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't see me being super timid. He might take advantage. That's something he could take advantage of. It might not be a skill thing people can take advantage that people can take advantage. It might just be, oh, this guy he's an all out guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take advantage of that and let's be cautious. Let's let him tire himself out. So I got to be cautious of that. That they might be very cautious of that and let me do that. But 2 round fight, I'll say.
2 round fight.
Yeah.
That sounds about right, man. When I think about it, both of you are really skilled at what you do. Of course, you've went the distance a few times, and that gives a good testament to your conditioning and just being your readiness and your will to fight. So yeah, I think you're absolutely right. That's a good estimation of how this fight may go. You know what I'm saying? If I get 4 rounds, hey man, I'm happy. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy.
Nah, that's content right there.
It is
4 rounds.
Man,
Deady the Puncher versus Rico Records. What?
That's a war, man.
Going,
So yeah, I'm really excited about it, man. I'm really excited about it. So shoot, man. Is there any, I guess, future opponents you're looking for? I know you're looking for this title. That's what's in mind right now. Are you even thinking about anything else right now?
Nah, cause right now I'm thinking that I'm gonna take the belt, that I'm gonna be the champion, and that people gonna have to come to like they're gonna have to, whoever won the fight after that they have to come to me. Like I'm gonna be after I take the belt I'm gonna be chilling.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna be. But let's say if I didn't, who else is? I can't even think right now. Like I can't think of who, because it's really not that many people in that division that's like that has a decent record, like
True.
above 3 wins. Like I already told you, I prefer to give people more than 2 wins. Like, but most of the time nobody pops out. That when I get there, but my last the last event I went to, I fought against the Joe Dub guy.
Yeah.
He was the best. Like he had the best record. He was 1-0. Like there's nobody else with more wins than him, and he was 1-0, and his last fight was a year ago. So it's hard to. There's nobody who has more wins who's actually
active.
Who should pop in my head? Yeah.
Right. Man, I'm be honest. Now I mentioned this guy to Records Rico, and honestly, he's becoming one of my favorites. Quick, man. Slimbo Rice. Have you seen him?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I see him.
He's nice. Dude is nice. Now, mind you, I don't know. I said this before, and I mean it. I don't know how good or great Hardest Stone is. Like, if you had to give him an evaluation, how good would you say Hardest Stone is?
Heart of Stone, that's my guy, man. We even my team, we be like, oh, Heart of Stone, like we look at his fights, but he lost to the Slimbo Rice guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just need to do a lot more training.
Gotcha.
Because you like, and this is Heart of Stone. I'm talking to Heart of Stone right now.
Oh.
You shouldn't be getting stuck in two triangles in a row. Like you know how to get out of it. When you lose to a triangle the first time, you shouldn't be like you should know. You should go home and work the escape of how to get out of that. Make sure you don't get in that again. I'm not saying it's impossible. Like the guy, Simba probably had good triangles. But still,
that's damn good advice, and I think you're right. See, I didn't know about the other one, but Slimbo, man, he's a monster when it comes to that ground game. Now, I think his standing game may be a little questionable, but him versus Gavin, that happened. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it made September or August top 10 KOs. The one that I did.
Or
yeah, man, he had a nasty choke. I mean, it was bad.
One thing about being a street beef fighter, if you're a serious street beef fighter, a serious street. I don't want to keep saying street beef fighter, but like right now, I'm a street beef fighter. I'm not. There's nowhere else, especially during the pandemic. There's nowhere else I'm going.
For sure.
But we all, if you're serious, you should have watched every single fight. So if you're a fighter, I watched your fight.
Mm-hmm.
If you fought within the last 10 years, nigga, I watched your fight. Because I potentially, especially people in my weight class, I potentially have the potential of fighting them one day. And like I said, you don't know these guys. You're not getting matched up before you get there. You gotta be prepared. You gotta know their skill set before you get there and be able to Slimbo Rice, I'll say you should cut some weight because I'll squash him. He's not weak chokes.
Right on.
Yeah.
Shoot,
Rico
man.
too.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, man. Was there anything else you wanted to get into? Anything else you wanted to cover before we cut this thing?
All right, now you got my subscribe to Deady the Puncher, YouTube. Subscribe. Good content.
For sure.
You got my Instagram thing.
That's what we're finna do right now. Okay.
All right, that was just a touch one before.
Yeah. Hold on. So I'm gonna piece it out real quick. All right, y'all. So we finna cut this thing. Daddy, man, it's good talking to you, brother.
Yeah, you too, Cougar.
For sure, fam.